What's poppin', people? I want to welcome you to Thomasland. And on this edition, I'm going to be showing you how we plant our first 3 trees. A lot of these clips we already recorded, so we'll stack these together, show you how we planted our first 3 trees at Thomasland because we're so excited to put them in the ground to see them grow and to feed our family. So it's going down at Thomasland. Let's go, baby! All right, people, what's poppin', man? Once again, we at Thomasland, like always. But what's going on here? We're getting ready to actually plant our first official tree. This is a Moringa tree that we had at our residential home, and she's been with us for at least a minimum of 4 years. We've been eating off of her. She's been really producing well. And during the fall season, of course, she's loses limbs and things of that nature. But we had a little thing where she actually fell over, so I thought this was the best time to bring her up here and plant her. So we found a spot that we get ready to plant her in. So I'm just clearing off these pine needles when I'm realizing this is some beautiful soil. This girl been in this pot for at least 4 years, man. But I'm about to roll her out because I need to see how her root system has evolved so I can know how to make this hole. So here we go. Roll her on out here. You gotta get her slow because you want to take care of her roots. This is her livelihood right here. You see that dirt? This is what she's used to. So I'm gonna take some of that and make sure I get it in there too. Oh, look at her root system. Look how pretty that is. Look at that. Ooh, she about to do good. That's a beautiful root system. And she's about to go right in this ground. Once she get down here with that water, back and forth in the root system, we're gonna get her up in there. It's going down, baby. Alright, I just want to wet her roots a little bit before I put her down in the ground. I learned this from Karate Kid, watching Mr. Miyagi. Who seen Mr. Miyagi on Karate Kid when he brought that bonsai tree and it was broken? The first thing Mr. Miyagi did is he wet the roots. So yeah, I learned from Mr. Miyagi off of Karate Kid. Just a little water, get that root good. That's all she likes. Put a little bit down there, get it saturated. I think that's deep enough though. Might have to bring her up higher. Oh yeah. Up, my dad kept me in the yard for a long time. So if I don't know how to do nothing else, I know how to do some yard work. If you from the Thomas family, one thing we know, we muse. We know how to get that working. but I stayed in the yard. And I used to hate being in the yard when I was a kid, but now seeing what it's built, paying off. Yeah, baby, what's poppin', people, man? What we doing right now? By the way, we're getting ready to go to Thomasland, and we decided to take our olive tree that we've had in this pot for at least 6 years or more. I can't even remember. I'm happy I never took her out the pot, because now we get to take her to Thomasland and plant her. This is the olive tree, and it has so much history because we had this tree for at least 6 or more years. And she's always been in this pot, and for some reason, I've never been led to put her in the ground, and I'm happy I didn't, because since we purchased this land, it became ideal where she's going. So what we're doing here is making some space. I'm gonna mulch that later with the DR. For our olive tree. And this area, you know, when you're designing something like this, you gotta kind of foresee what it's gonna become before it become it. Because right now it don't look like what we see, but we still want to plant, so we have to plan around that. So you gotta be kind of, what's the word I can't pronounce it?
Cognizant.
Strategic.
Or strategic, yes, strategic.
Yeah, did I say that right? Yeah, you gotta be there. You gotta be kind of see the vision of it. So what we're doing, because we want to make this like a little sanctuary garden type area once I get all that brush out and clean it up, but we want to plant. So I'm moving all this out the way temporarily, so I can make an area right here to plant this olive tree, so she can kind of be adjacent to here. It's kind of, they're going to be the introduction to this area, so to speak. So yeah, I see it up here. The family sees it soon. Y'all will begin to see it. What's under here? You gotta be careful lifting up stuff like this. But I ain't scared of nothing. Worry about no nature. They need to worry about me. I'm the supreme being. All right, where's the power break, fellas?
Here you go, Daddy.
Sounded so commercial.
Here you go, Daddy.
That was so like it was.
We have to have stuff on video all the time then. We're gonna just get excellence out of the kids. Just put them on video.
On point. We're going to get stuff.
Volunteering and wow, we're gonna have to keep this video on all the time.
All right, let's go and break ground with our. Hopefully we crack gold. I ain't telling nobody.
In a room, huh?
Yeah.
What type of soil is in here?
You just hit a heart.
Yes, let's scoot over.
Put that back.
Yeah, we're not going.
I ain't fighting that. I gotta make a big hole. It's gonna be
strong, huh? Then it's
See this one.
hold it sturdy while you put your foot on it. Yeah, it took a little more work then.
That's a walk. And that wasn't no blood.
Top leans because of the bottom.
Tired. Strong. She got good roots. She been surviving. Pots. No. Break some pine needles into a pile. Like so. We can grab some. Kind of create a base. And that's it. And y'all, tell y'all something about eating healthy. This is how simple it is to get food. Once you plant and keep it in a good environment, the nature does its rest. All you got to do is love on it. That's it.